Ave Coders. A blinking cursor on a new line invites you to begin. You close your eyes and what do you see? You imagine something that makes you try hard again and again. Get up every morning, even if it is grey and dank, even when you feel that this cold city swallowed by the evening haze slowly drowns you in your routines. Let it be so, but as long as you have a glimpse of hope that someday you'll finally be able to understand how this world where some succeed and others don't works, you have the powers to move forward. But then something makes you doubt yourself again, perhaps the unpleasant memories. Mistakes. And that bitter feeling that you don't know enough, that despite all this progress, you are still somewhere at the very beginning and there's still so much to be learned and done. How can you know all this? How can you understand how this all works? Who are all of these superhumans capable of writing code that changes their lives and the lives of others? Back in those days when you were a small kid, remember that sincere surprise when you realized that those colorful building blocks that you were putting on top of each other in the end could form a beautiful house with a pitched roof. You forgot that once upon a time everything looked like magic to you. You had no understanding of how it all works, but has this stopped you from experimenting? Did hundreds of falls make you to refuse to get up and eventually learn how to walk? Think of any other scenario when something that at first seemed impossible and even unimaginable later became a new norm thanks to your diligent work, perseverance and talent. How dare you are to think that there is something that you cannot do? How can you let your laziness or your fear win when you know you can do anything? What right do you have to surrender when history proves time and time again that it is those who do not give up, those who rise after another fall are those who achieve everything they ever wanted and even more? Look at the stuff in front of you. Close your eyes and imagine from the outside that building where you are at the moment. What makes you think that those people who designed and built this building were somewhat better than you? We are all the same species and we all have the same brains. The only difference is in the ability to use them and courage to do it. How can you doubt yourself when this is the greatest time to be alive and when so many fascinating things are happening around us? Just think about it for a second. You can download and install a programming language or framework, and using it you can create something that could potentially make you millions. Do you think this is not true? What, aren't there enough examples in the news? You can write a program that can unite people. You can create an algorithm that will help firefighters to save lives, help doctors to detect cancerous tumors before it's too late. Almost all professions in the world now need good code. Builders, accountants, football coaches, you can even make electrical appliances to order spare parts for themselves or report possible failures. And all that bothers you is your bloody doubts. What are you, 13 or something? Do you want to be who you want to be, or do you want to stay at the bottom of your doubts? Remember, if you start to doubt one thing, you will no longer have confidence in anything. Behind this flickering cursor, which you are afraid to move, there is a whole world, your new world, and the decision to create it is yours and only yours. Don't take your fears too seriously. Act as you did in your childhood. Place one block on top of the other, and then you will be surprised how quickly you've built that beautiful house with a pitched roof. And so you're opening your eyes and you see that grinning, flickering cursor is still in front of you. You sigh and put your hands on the keyboard. You begin to create, and may nothing stop you this time, because nothing in this world this time can stop you.